Hi there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim here to do your reading, guys. This reading is for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I am going to announce I'm going to have memberships. I know I've been doing that, but I really am. Today I'm going to post a video just regarding the memberships. So let's get on with your reading, though. So asking that your spirit guides and your angels join us. So we get messages for Aquarius, always for their, what would be to you your most ideal timeline. And we're using the Dream Keepers Tarot. And we'll pull a Celtic cross if that's what comes out. Last time I was doing a reading, I had the intention for that. And it just didn't want to go in that direction. So, Judgment, Four of Pentacles. Is there something or an apology is coming in or something like that? Or are we awakening up to that to the fact of holding on to something? Some kind of anger or something like that. We're holding on to anger. Are we holding on to, this might be what we're holding on to. It even looks like she's holding on to it. She's holding on to this heart that's been broken or stabbed a few times, feeling like you're broken. So releasing that pain. And the Six of Swords in the reverse is just kind of saying that you're definitely moving away from what we could consider a hard time. So going from one hard situation to something that's much easier. And then all together we have the Nine of Swords, which is, that's about your thoughts, your thinking. And it is about how negative thinking can bring about negative things, like when that's all that you ruminate on it. So you develop energy every time you think of something, and when you think of something positive versus negative, so I just feel like the balance is going to be more geared towards helping you if it's for the positive. It's my something's missing card with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is telling us, hey, don't worry too much about this card, that we're working on it. It even feels like your soul or your spirit is working on this. Whatever this beautiful thing is that's starting to be revealed to you, it's by spirit. Spirit directed, and you're divinely protected. So what's missing? Information. Normally it is information. Normally it is. Normally, and in a sense, it's like this is the son of this is the son of the aces, because it is the truth. It is the truth. It is it is like the sun. Shedding truth, shedding light so that there really is no darkness, that it just kind of scatters when you walk. Knight of Cups here in the reverse. This is what it was feeling like in the beginning. I think you're being asked to let go of hurt and pain, and there may be an actual physical apology either coming in or here from somebody, but I think I'm getting that message just a little too little and too late. But it's not too little or too late for some kind of whatever situation you're moving on from. The way that you react to it, to whatever memory this is talking about. Tower. Oh, God. Okay, so that's our challenge right now. It is sideways. Tower energy. Kind of, might be this person's actions that could cause a tower. Maybe there's more information. This could be a third-party situation. I hope not, but it could be. And you might be leaving one area because of a broken heart to a different area. There is something missing, but then you get some truth, you get some information in about how somebody's actions kind of just didn't match in sync with their words, and it caused this tower moment. That could be it. Piscean energy. Eight of Swords. Pisces. Yeah. All right. Eight of Swords. And we had the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom the last time. Okay, so this might be the way that we're thinking to ourselves. We may be keeping things quiet about maybe even the way that we gather information, or we have information, but we're in a way putting ourselves in a construct with the Eight of Swords. Especially when, like, you put yourself in a box when you define yourself by any kind of, well, anything, any words, labels, anything that stops you from being something completely free, which is what you actually are. So this is being stuck in your mind about what should be, or sometimes it can be feeling trapped or restricted in inside your mind, or physically restricted, feeling physically restricted because of what you ought to do, or what you ought to do. Eight of Swords. Gemini energy. Anything else? Five of Pentacles is a challenge because of the way that it's coming out. So the Five of Pentacles is your challenge with that. Part of it is like making me think that it can be handled, or you can release this Five of Pentacles energy from you, but you have to realize that there's some things that, well, might not be true, that might just be in your head, and the truth is coming here. So some things might just be paranoia, nerves, something like that. But I think you are successful, especially when all of these, all of these here about being in the mind and getting things clear, fighting for what you want, possibly with the Five of Wands. And it could feel like a fight in the mind with yourself, with this worry. So Five of Pentacles is just going to represent worry, like extreme worry, right? Competition, or, yeah, well, a competitor, an opponent, could represent an opponent. Seven of Wands in the reverse. It's suggesting that you're not going after something, or that you need to stand up for something, a truth that is yours. Standing up for a truth that is yours. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, okay. Get out of your head when it comes to financial matters. There's something that what you think about comes about, and I feel like there's a lot of thought on lack and this worry about money here, and you're being told to really let it go. Stand up and say something, especially if you need more or something like that. I don't know, there's competition, so there's a need to assert yourself when this Ace of Pentacles comes around, which is, look, ace, it's a wonderful big opportunity here for you to probably make a very big sum of money too. It's not little when it's the Ace of Pentacles. It's a big opportunity. And we may be in our head because of the last time if something didn't work out. Could be Leo, could be Cancer energy, Gemini. It could be somebody that just made poor decisions here, and something just didn't work out. So let's get cards to clarify, and let's see what this is about. Okay, what's the Two of Cups in the reverse about? Sometimes that's sometimes it could be breaking a partnership. Oh my gosh, look at this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, working for yourself, doing something for yourself. Standing up so that this tower, what you feel could be a tower moment, is now a bridge here for you to something much better. And it feels like if you get out of your head, like this Eight of Swords, when you part things, so much more, when you're not restricted, so much more can get through. So many more opportunities can get to you. And look, I mean, come on. Pentacle, opportunity. Big time opportunity. I think this is not wanting to be clarified, because I think it's wanting to say that this is in the past. It feels like you realized that there was absolutely something that you were missing for lasting happiness where this place is. So you had to move away, releasing this pain, heartache, releasing any of this, what didn't work out. People's past gestures and their past offers their actions that didn't match up the words. But then this is fighting for something different. So I don't know what the Seven of Wands in the reverse. It feels like maybe bold, daring, or taking a risk might be appropriate. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords or Five of Pentacles, either one. Two of Wands. So have focus on the good things, and that's what you'll pull to you. Have focus on the good things, that's what you'll pull to you. With this Two of Wands, there's many opportunities for you, and there's many opportunities to seize, and there's just many opportunities, period. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse from the Three of Swords connecting to the Tower as a challenge, and the Knight of Cups. I don't know, maybe this is somebody that's apologizing to you, because like I said, this might be an apology that we might not be accepting. It could be like a friend or somebody like that. It could be somebody who interfered with your domestic affairs. You know what I mean? So, like, this could be somebody who's interfering and smothering and, like, constricting and binding. And there might be something restrictive about that energy feeling. And so that's what we're having to leave from. Anything else? The Four of Cups in the reverse too. Get out of your head about lack. Get out of your head about what you don't like. Get into your head about this fresh start that's coming. Whatever this tower is might turn into something really lovely. Like I said, it's like a bridge for you to free your mind and actually have what you really want, because something might give you money happiness, but it might not give you emotional happiness on that deep level. There may be something that feels missing. And there is the High Priestess. So intuitively, you know that you're going to get out of this worrisome situation, or and also if there's going to be a time for you to be alone, like, that's okay. You're going to be comfortable with yourself and trusting your intuition and your inner guidance. And the High Priestess, and that's what I've got for you. I don't see how we can really clarify this anymore. The sun is in reverse on the bottom of this deck. I feel like there was a choice. Somebody had a choice to possibly have a split. That could be it, or something that's just not, that didn't work out. Whether you accept an apology or not, that's up to you. The games or competition is what I'm getting with this Five of Wands. What else with the Five of Wands? The Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. It's all how you look at it. Like I said, I think that this Tower is part of the Wheel of Fortune. I think that's why it's like a challenge to view it as part of the process that leads to something better. But that's exactly what it is. And it's like blessed change comes in. Blessed change comes in. Anything else? Three of Swords. There's the Emperor, taking control of one's life. Seeing some things clearly for maybe the first time, but seeing things really clear. Or needing to see things really clear. There may be a need to step in and say, hey, enough's enough. Or enough with trying, it feels like enough with the illusions is what it feels like. And the deception. Enough with the smoke and mirrors. Enough with the smoke and mirrors. That's right. And there is judgment. So it's like you're having a big awakening to all of this and what it is that makes you happy. So there's way more choices here than you really even know available to you. So let's get some oracle cards and wrap up the reading. It's a good reading. I mean, it's kind of here and there and all over the place, but there's something more than, and then we have Pisces energy again. There's something more. Also, if somebody's health is a worry or concern for you there, then that might be to expect the good news. Expect good news. Expect miracle. And expect a miracle. And this is the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Clairaudient, clear hearing, psychic detective, post-cognition, psychometry, telepathy, and dowsing. Maternal side, spiritual gifts or wisdom, inheritance by the mother's line. Balance, change. What you will fight for, what you won't fight for. Okay, another message. Yoga instructor, body and mind. Yoga instructor, body and mind. That might be to assert yourself towards something to do with that type of purpose. It could be, I get lots of different messages. They're all going to apply to you. Very different to each person. So, 17. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Zero. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It's time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. Oh, 12, telling you to focus. It's trying to say, hey, this Two of Wands was really about focusing in on what you want. And remember, stay focused on your best possible future. Remain optimistic and know that even if you focus on your best optimistic goal future, you should also realize it can get better than that. It can even always exceed what you're expecting. It can always exceed what you're expecting. So it says remain optimistic throughout your entire journey and know, this is true too, that your angels are right behind you, or right beside you actually, as you turn your dreams into reality. I am focused, and they can even help you focus. If you ask for help, oh look, you got 0, 0, 0, 0. I am a creator. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. I am a creator. And 17, I'm independent. The quality of work you can produce at it when you're going, the quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. And let's pull something from the Inner Child Oracle too. This is, I got this from Etsy. Wow. That's a lot. We'll take them. There's a lot though. Okay, keep your word. Keep your word. Our inner child has always been sensitive to a promise broken, a desire disregarded, and a hope lost. It is paramount that we show consistency with ourselves and what we say we will do, particularly when it involves our inner child. Start with a little thing and practice consistency by keeping your word today. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. You are worthy. It is now time to practice speaking the words that you have always longed to hear yourself. And so clairaudient, to hear. There's something about you hearing what you say, speaking your affirmations. Find a mirror and get comfortable. Oh. Look deep into your eyes and proceed to give yourself what you wish others had given you, particularly as a child. It might feel awkward, but stick with it as there is much healing in this practice. And run wild. It's time to give the wild, childlike nature that resides in it's time to give into, this childlike nature. Cultivate a spirit of play and allow yourself to get messy. Go barefoot in the mud, be outside in the rain. Basically, get grounded and have some play and make sure that you're balancing yourself, focused and balanced. Then I have Get Lost. That's so pretty. I love that artwork. The Inner Child Oracle. Get lost. The magic of imagination is calling to you now. Create space, get lost in new exciting worlds, read a book, watch a movie, write a story, create a work of art, and let your imagination run wild. It connects you to the wonderment of child, where anything was possible and the extraordinary lay just around the corner. Isn't that true? Then I have gratitude brings abundance. Yeah, there's something about that too. So maybe it's about speaking out your affirmations and also speaking out your gratitude. The act of gracefulness is a door that leads us into abundance of spirit and heart, allowing us to more deeply enjoy this life we live. Set time aside to remember that what you have to be thankful for, and invite your feelings of gratitude to overflow every part of your being with their dazzling warmth and light. And you were meant to hear all of those, or they wouldn't have come through. So sending you love and light, Aquarius. Bye-bye.